Hey guys, this is Rurouni K95 here, and once again, it is time for my Manga Haul video, once again. And this time, I have 9 of these manga volumes, like a 5+ manga volumes I have here. And to throw it in as a bonus, because I have a graphic novel that I just got as well, just to carry yourselves in. About how I do this. Because I dug it out because I thought I was originally going to put my graphic novel in the Otaku Haul video, but I have some light novels in it, but I might as well might as well throw it in the graphic novel in with the Manga Haul video, just to change things up as well. Because for those who are watching the channel, I'm starting basically getting into like manga analysis, manga reading logs, and manga reviews on here. Because I have been doing this kind of videos like this as well, particularly as well, for what I'm saying about as well. Okay, so without any further ado, which is right here and right now, let's dive into the manga of what I got recently on Saturday, which is 2 days ago. So let's begin. So there's only like, how many titles here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 titles, 9 manga books. So let's dive into what we have here. So let's begin here. The first one here I got is Card Fight Vanguard. I have volumes 3, 5, and 6 now. I got more volumes of them because these ones are put out by Vertical Comics on here. I never knew about this. I had to get another volume as well, from what I understand. Why? Well, why not? Because I wanted to get another volumes like these as well. Because this was the first time I wanted to get more like these. Because these were put out by Vertical Comics on here. Pretty neat, huh? Because I wanted to do this particularly for that as well, accordingly. Even though I have already got volume 2 of Card Fight Vanguard, I got more volumes like these. The remaining volumes, especially of this one as well. Because that's the reason why I had to get this. Okay, and this other manga that I just recently got, hold on. It's stuck. I don't know why it's stuck together, because I just removed these stickers from these former library copies of manga on here as well. Okay, the first manga that I just recently got, and that is for the one I don't have, that I wanted to get until now, for the very first time, and that is Skip Beat, Volume 37. This is the first time I want to get Skip Beat on here. Another manga title that is part of Shoujo Beat manga on here. But I understand this is published by Viz Media on here, because I wanted to get manga like these as well. Although I'm start getting into like the shoujo manga as well, particularly. Well, particularly because I wanted to read this manga as well. This is only like 50 cents when I got this at a library book sale area. Because this was purchased at a library as well. And I like to learn about this as well. Yeah, because if you don't know what the story about Skip Beat on here, it's about Kyoko Mogami followed her true love named Sho, who is in Tokyo, to support him when he made it to become like a big idol. When he's casting her out, now that he became famous, Kyoko won't suffer any silence when she was going to get her sweet revenge by beating Sho in the showbiz, particularly. Yeah, this is basically of how what the story's particularly about as well. I mean, I have never owned Shoujo Beat until now. Especially the title like Skip Beat, which I don't have this until now. Yeah, because I wanted to show you in this one particularly as well. Well, what can you say? Because I finally, there's only like 30, I'll get 36 more remaining volumes of Skip Beat as soon as I can, just to start your manga collection as well. Okay, and the first manga that I just recently got, what I have right here, and that is something that I don't have the remaining volumes until now. And these ones I have here are Bleach. I have the 2 new volumes of them. These are the remaining volumes from mangaka artist Tite Kubo as well. These are the new ones. I have volume 31 and volume 50. Wow, I'm on the brink of getting the rest of the remaining volumes of Bleach for the first time, because that will make me become a manga collector as well. Well, I haven't seen the Bleach anime yet, but I think but reading the manga, I had to throw in any time, particularly because I wanted to be a manga reader, particularly. Of how I wanted to come by on getting this, particularly. So, yeah. This is a former library copy on here. So, that's why I had to buy this one as well. Because I bet, well, most of them are like those 3-in-1 omnibuses on here. But getting the single volume ones could help you expand your manga collection on here. Yeah, this is part of the Shonen Jump titles, what Bleach has part of as well. Yeah, because I wanted to realize particularly, well, why not? Because I'm down to getting the more volumes of Bleach on here. Because Bleach only has like 74 or 75 volumes on here. I'm not sure. Yeah. Because I'm particularly on the brink on getting the rest of Bleach on here. Accordingly. So yeah. I'm gonna get the rest of the Bleach manga volumes on here. I mean, it's been a while since I read the entire manga series of Bleach at a library back in 2018, which it all has got to me for particularly what I have as well. Although I got another volume like this one as well, I had to showcase them as well. Of what I come across of how you would expect, particularly like this one accordingly, as how, because I had to remove all these library stickers off of this because this was purchased at a library, from a library in the book sale area, right where they had those stuff that they had for the prepared for the book sale as well. Yeah, because I want to showcase in these volumes on here particularly. So yeah, I wanted to do this particularly, which I haven't thought of until now as well, accordingly as well. Yeah. Because I'm basically getting into becoming a manga reader, because I'm starting to have more volumes of the manga as well. Yeah. Because for those who are wondering why, because I have a lot of these as well. So that's this one here. So it looks like I'm basically down to getting 71 volumes of Bleach on here. So I think that would help me build my manga collection as well. And another manga that I just recently got that I don't have, and this is the one that's just another remaining volume, and that is Fairy Tail Volume 52. I got another volume of the manga Fairy Tail. Wow, although I have Volume 49 of Fairy Tail manga, but this is the first time I wanted to buy this particularly. Yeah, because these is put out by Kodansha Comics on here, particularly. I'm going to showcasing the pages of the manga on here. Yeah. this is particularly why I had to get this as well. Of how I wanted to do this as well. It looks like I'll get like 50 more volumes of the remaining volumes of Fairy Tail, because because I think this is the first time I wanted to become a manga reader. Because I know I have been reading manga books while I want to start enjoying a manga reader as well. Because most of my reading is mostly manga. Because I've been always accessed to read manga as well. Yeah. Because I wanted to read manga like this as well. Usually. Whether it's omnibuses or volume singles, like you're going to check them all. You can read them all as well. Particularly of how I come across. And another shoujo manga that I wanted to own, and that is something very important to me, which is basically how that I don't have until now, and this one I'm talking about is Please Save My Earth Volume 9. This is the older manga on here. This is like the old shoujo manga. I think this was published in like I forgot what it was on here. Because this also had some recommendation titles. Like Phoenix and From Far Away, and Series Celestial Legend on here. Well, Phoenix manga is done by Tezuka on here. But Please Save My Earth, in my opinion, this is going to be my second favorite shoujo manga, next to Fushigi Yugi, and among other classic ones on there particularly. Yeah, because Please Save My Earth was published by Viz Media, which I understand particularly. Thus, by far as well. Yeah, this was originally published in Japan in 1990, but we got it in English in 2005 as well. If you don't know what Please Save My Earth is, this is basically about how those present meant to be injured on the promise who's having of a better future, of how the past wrongs, of how a psychic battle in Kyoto, the combatants wounded with Rin, who is basically has the most severe injuries, the physical and mental trauma, unlocking a Pandora's box of memories, causing Rin to believe Shin's most painful memory moments of how his tragic childhood and psychic powers when he grew into isolated, detached youth. Yeah, now you know what the manga was particularly about as well. So yeah, Please Save My Earth is basically how I consider to be my second favorite shoujo manga. Sort of like Fushigi Yugi or any other classic X out here. Because this is the first time I wanted to buy this manga. This is published by mangaka artist Saki Hiwatari, which is another shoujo mangaka artist on here, particularly. I mean, there is the way of how I wanted to come across that I wanted to get this manga, particularly. And, Please Save My Earth Volume 9 is actually my first Please Save My Earth manga I have ever bought as well. Yeah, they put in those column side notes in between the pages on every shoujo manga title on here. Sort of like how most of them out there particularly. Yeah, because I'm showcasing Please Save My Earth on manga. Yeah. Although there was an anime that is based on this, but I haven't seen it yet, but I want to start with the manga particularly, because why not? I love reading manga, because I do own a lot of manga as well, from what I have, accordingly. Yeah, because this manga has some recommendations on here, which I didn't know it has it. Yeah, because I wanted to show you the pages on here, because I wanted to get this one as well. Well, because I never got Please Save My Earth manga, but this is something I wanted to check out as well, particularly. I'll get the rest of the remaining volumes of Please Save My Earth manga as soon as I can as well. Yeah. Because that'll get you going for a good manga review on this one accordingly as well. So that's this one I have here. And the last one here I got another shoujo manga series that I genuinely like from the creator who brought you Fushigi Yugi. We have Series Celestial Legend Volume 3. This is one of the original Viz graphic novel editions that were published back in 2003. And those old ones. I mean, this is the old edition I have right here. With the different artwork, like the different cover compared to the other one I have right here. Well, because why not? This has the different cover art on here. Especially on the cover of this manga. And I'm not sure what this was. Oh, this was published in 2003. Yeah, I may be right, though. This was published in 2003 on here. It was originally published in Japan by Shogakukan in Japan. But this did got an English translation on here. I mean, the volume containing, like, I believe it has installments from Part 3, Issue 1 through Part 3 and Issue 4 in the entry on here. So that's why. If you don't know what the story on Fushigi Series Celestial Legend, I mean, this particularly is about Aya, who is your typical normal high school girl when she finds out that she can transform into a powerful celestial maiden named Ceres when she is Furibus and who is out for revenge, particularly. So that's what Series Celestial Legend is all about, particularly, of how I come across, particularly. Yeah. There is also the anime adaptation on here. Yeah, the anime is pretty good, though. But the manga, you can throw in any time whenever you can read this one. This gets a little more complex whenever you can read this. Sort of like other shoujo manga, like Please Save My Earth or Fushigi Yugi, particularly as well. Well, Series Celestial Legend is done by the same creator that did work on Fushigi Yugi. Well, because Yu Watase is the mangaka artist for Fushigi Yugi as well. Because I love Yu Watase's work, particularly, than any other ones out there. What can I say? I wanted to plan on read this at some point as well. So that's basically 9 manga I have here. And for those who have been graphic novel collectors out here, I have one graphic novel from Marvel, and that is X-Men Legacy Back to School graphic novel. This is actually my first X-Men Legacy graphic novel comic, because I know this is published by Marvel on here, because I haven't got any other. Well, I think I've been reading on these graphic novels, like most of them in general, particularly as well. Sorry, but anyway, reasons why I had to do this as well, because I have one right here that I haven't read this one, but yeah, because this is something I wanted to check this one out at this point, particularly. Yeah, because this is the first time I wanted a graphic novel like this as well. So yeah, so I'm showing you like this as well. Huh. So that's this right here as well. So that's this I have right here. So I got one graphic novel as well, particularly. Because I got two... Because for those who are watching the channel, basically, because I got 2 light novels that I completed, which is for my otaku haul for this holiday season on Christmas Eve coming as well. Well, I might plan on reading... I might read this graphic novel, like, tonight, though, because this got me introduced to the Marvel on here. Because most of them are in, like, these graphic novel ones as well. Yeah, you can find these at your local comic book store or Barnes & Noble. Especially in the graphic novel section. Because I know most local libraries have the graphic novels on here accordingly. Aside from manga, graphic novels is basically in like these full color ones. Especially what Marvel has. As well as independent comic publishers on there also as well. Yeah, because I might plan on read this tonight though, as soon as I can, because that's the thing though. Well, I guess for my whereabouts though, this has gotten to the point though is that I wanted to do a video like this one of how I come across particularly as well. I have like 9 manga books on here because I wanted to do like a manga haul video because I'm starting basically getting into like collecting manga on here as well. It's these ones I have right here because that could help me start my manga collection on here. Just a little update to this as well. It looks like I own 2 graphic novels. Well, even though my last graphic novel that I read back... Well, I had a... Well, to be honest, though, I had a long history on when I read 49 graphic novels, particularly. But, what I do know was very simple is that this is the first time that I wanted to cover something like this. Usually, especially leaps and bounds loopholes as well, particularly of how I want to come by on reading in its own different perspective ways as how I got to the point as well. Yeah. Since I got X-Men Legacy Back to School graphic novel for the first time, I haven't read this yet, but I'll do it, and I haven't read this and do a review on that yet. But someday I'll, probably for another time, when I can review a comic, particularly, for a graphic novel for a comic review for a change as well. More different than manga reviews as well. Okay, for those who are watching the channel, basically I just got a graphic novel as well because I wanted to do like a manga haul video and to add this one as a bonus to kick things off, to change things a bit. I just got 1 graphic novel, that's why, because what can I say? I do love manga and graphic novels, both respectively. Well, because I'm basically more well-educated, as a well-educated reader as well, because I have read both manga and graphic novels in general, particularly, as opposed to owning those, as well as favorites, particularly, hasn't it? Well, that is in the case particularly of how I wanted to come by on reading this. That's a true thing, particularly, just to consider how I wanted to read graphic novels in the same way how I read manga, its own certain thing, particularly. That's why. Because I wanted to do something particularly very special for the video as well. Because I'm basically getting into like doing manga reviews and manga reading logs and manga analysis by arc on every series, like ranging like Berserk, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Yu Yu Hakusho, etc., so on and so forth as well. Yeah, because I can do that by arc. And also, not to mention, there's arc in the Dragon Ball Z manga as well. Because I can do them by arc as well. Accordingly, from what I understand. Particularly why as well. Yeah, that's why I want to get into like collecting manga as well. That's why I wanted to do this. That's the thing, though. So that's going to be it for my manga haul, plus a graphic novel for today's video for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm saying for this video. Well, because I have 3 of the shoujo manga titles, like Skip Beat, Series Celestial Legend, and Please Save My Earth. Although I don't have Skip Beat and Please Save My Earth until now, because it looks like I'm on the brink on getting the 8 remaining volumes of Please Save My Earth and 36 remaining volumes of Skip Beat as well, because I got like a 5+ volume manga as well. If I get more, I can do like a 50 or 100+ volume on mangas on there, because when I get more manga at this point, particularly as soon as I can, because I love being a manga collector, that's why. So, hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook, if you have Twitter and Facebook account, and all of social media. If you want to check out my Anime Planet, the link will be in the description down below, because I have a huge backlog of manga and anime on my Anime Planet account. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below in this video if you like as well. Let me know in this video as well. And also, be sure to smack the like button if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click on the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're a newcomer, especially if you're new to my channel particularly as well. Smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates on here. And keep it otaku for this video, because I got 5+ volume manga, because it means necessarily like 9 manga books I got, which I'm going to call it as a 5+ volume manga I have right here, because my manga collection is growing, that's why. Because I'm starting to have a ton of manga, just like in the same way how I have a ton of anime on VHS, DVDs, and Blu-rays. Next will be VCDs once Christmas Eve comes, which is I think I'll be doing my Otaku Haul on Christmas Eve in like September, in like 4 more months for this holiday season. I'll be doing my Otaku Haul for Christmas Eve as well. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos. Take care. Bye.